Good morning, Chapel Middle School family. We'd like to welcome you to the National Junior Honor Society portion of this morning's program. I would first like to acknowledge our hard work that was given by all of our students. There are a lot of awards, so we're going to go ahead and get started. The first things I would like to do is acknowledge our officers for this school year. We had President was Liv Ware, Vice President Jacob Cochran, Secretary Jonas Taylor, Treasurer Alyssa Jones, Parliamentarian Nathan Trombley, Historian Kathan Cowan, Philanthropy Project Leader Jillian Gist. They spent extra hours coming in and working with the sponsors to create things and to get things organized, work on Teacher of the Week, all sorts of other projects that are still ongoing. So I'm super proud of this group and their leadership, as most of them will go off to Lehman High School. We wish them their best on their journey. I'd also like to acknowledge that this year, Chapel Middle School's National Junior Honor Society led in supporting two writing competitions. One of them is the Fleet Reserve Association, What My Vote Will Mean to Me. These students competed in writing a composition, and then that composition was sent in to compete with other people across the nation. So our competitors were Alyssa Jones, Brooke Sterling, Gavin Lowe, Isaac Rivas, Jacob Cochran, Julio Correa, Kayla Dabrowski, Kathan Cowan, Rachel Rodriguez. And we had a second group of students compete with a second competition. This competition was Patriots Pen through the VFW and our local Kyle chapter, and then they competed, and then they'd go off to the next level if they met that level. So their prompt was, what makes America great? Elena Witten, Diego Lara, Elizabeth Neal, Gavin Lowe, Isaac Rivas, Isabella Prince, Jacob Cochran, Kathan Cowan, Olivia Rivas, Stephen Garcia, Tyson Garcia. And these students competed in this competition, and we had a winner from Chapa Middle School, Elena Witten. We're super proud of her and congratulate her. She received a check from the VFW, and so we're proud of her and her efforts. We have National Junior Honor Society is required to complete a certain number of community service hours, not paid hours for anything, but above and beyond their time. And so most of the time it's service through Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts or their local soccer team, or they may work with a dance troupe or baseball. They also, of course, serve at their Chapel Middle School and nursing homes and also a wide variety of things. With COVID, it put an extra twist on things because they had to get creative. They weren't allowed to leave their homes, and so how do you serve your community whenever you're not allowed to leave your home? So they did things like leaving encouraging messages on their sidewalk, or leaving a hopscotch game for the neighborhood children as they took walks around the block, or they wrote notes or sent bear hugs to nursing homes and hospitals. They even recorded their own music and sent that to nursing homes, and so that they could play music for some of the residents and people at the hospital or at Marbridge. So that was amazing that they were able to do that and thought outside the box of how they can still serve their community. We had a new induction ceremony in February, and those students needed to complete 10 hours. And so the first group of students that were able to complete their 10 hours by the award ceremony were Stella Besrovic, Caitlin Castellon, Tomasa Contreras, Gabriela Correa, Kaleo Fisher, Melissa Kerr, Aiden Looney, Alila Luna, Joshua Power, Lola Williams, Kaylee Wright. We had some students who came in February that were able to complete above their 10 hours. Trinity Wilson, 10.5. Chad Deinhart, 11. Rolando Luna, 11. Alice Ramirez, 11. Jordan Robledo, 11. Caitlin Blackwell, 12. Aiden Hickey, 12. Alexander Shupak, 12. Frank Reyes, 13. Raul Lopez, 14. Existing students are required to complete 20 hours. So they have from when school ends until now to complete their 20 hours. And those who were able to complete it by the time of this ceremony and submit their hours were Kayla Dabrowski, Stephen Garcia, Isabel Garza, Jillian Gist, Evan Morales, Nathan Trombley. Those who were able to complete above their 20 hours, Carlos Reyes, 20.5, Camila Cortez, 22, Caitlin Sterling, 22, Kathan Cowan, 23, Daniel Braun, 24, Jaden Jones, 24, Gavin Lowe, 25.5, Alyssa Jones, 26, Jonas Taylor, 28, Emma Adams, 30, Zayden Sanchez, 34, Julio Correa, 35, and Jacob Cochran beat his from last year with 115 hours. We are super proud of their efforts and how they were able to cheer, encourage, and support their community throughout the entire school year, and especially during this time of COVID quarantine. We're super proud of them. We have two more groups that we need to acknowledge this morning. One is our 8th graders, and as a member of the National Junior Honor Society at Chapel Middle School chapter, you have to have a 93 average and maintain that in order to stay in good standing. These students came in as 6th graders at Chapel Middle School with a 93% or above GPA, and then they kept it for 7th grade and 8th grade. So we want to acknowledge these 8th graders who were able to maintain that and stay in good standing with Chapel Middle School's chapter of NJHS the whole time for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Daniel Braun, Jacob Cochran, Julio Correa, Camila Cortez, Kathan Cowan, Isabel Garza, Alyssa Jones, Gavin Lowe, Daniel Meza, Joelle Meza, Olivia Rivas, Brooke Sterling, Olivia Ware, and Elena Witten. These students are definitely headed to the top 10 of their class in high school, and we wish them the best of luck at Lehman. We are super proud of them, and we can't wait to see what they accomplish in high school. The last award is a scholarship that is only available through the National Junior Honor Society. Students are required to submit an essay and get teacher recommendations and sponsor recommendations, and they complete a form. And it's a multi-step process for them to compete. They compete at the national level with National Junior Honor Society members across the country, and 500 are selected from the NJHSs across the nation to receive $500. And it is from the Oppenheimer funds as the New Mexico Education Trust Board's College Savings Plan. So it prepares them. It's their first scholarship heading into college for books and fees and things like that. So the Chapa chapter of NJHS is pleased to announce that the following students have been selected as one of the 2020 National Junior Honor Society Outstanding Achievement Award recipients. Those students are Jacob Cochran, Kathan Cowan, and Brooke Sterling. We are above and beyond proud of you guys. I've already cried so many tears for you. I'm so proud of all your efforts, and we look forward to seeing how you're going to continue to lead our country in a positive way and how you're going to continue to be student leaders. We thank you for joining us with the National Junior Honor Society segment of this award ceremony, and we wish y'all all the best of luck. Chapel Middle School family, we miss you guys. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Have a great day and have a good summer.